Climate change is a serious problem. It affects everyone on Earth. To understand this problem, we need to look at the numbers. Numbers help us see how much the climate is changing. They show us how urgent the problem is. This essay will explore the key numbers of climate change. These numbers tell a story. It is a story of a planet changing faster than ever before. It is a story we must pay attention to. The time to act is now. The Earth is getting warmer. This is a fact. The average temperature of the planet has increased significantly since the pre-industrial era. In 2024, the global temperature is already 1.54 degrees Celsius higher than in the late 19th century. Scientists predict that 2025 could be the hottest year on record. This warming trend is not a natural fluctuation. It is largely driven by human activities. The burning of fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and gas, releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun, causing the planet to warm. The more we burn fossil fuels, the warmer the planet gets. This warming has severe consequences for our planet and all its inhabitants. The air we breathe is changing. This change is not good. The amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere is increasing. Carbon dioxide, or CO2, is one of the most important greenhouse gases. In 1750, the CO2 concentration was 278 parts per million. Today, it is over 420 parts per million. This significant increase is largely due to human activities such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation. These activities release large amounts of CO2 into the atmosphere, trapping heat and warming the planet. We need to reduce greenhouse gas emissions urgently. The oceans are in danger. They are getting warmer and more acidic. The ocean absorbs a lot of the extra heat trapped by greenhouse gases. In fact, the ocean has absorbed about 3.1 million terawatt-hours of heat annually since 2005. This warming water expands, causing sea levels to rise. The melting of glaciers and ice sheets further contributes to sea level rise. The increase in CO2 in the atmosphere also leads to ocean acidification. As the ocean absorbs CO2, it becomes more acidic. This acidification harms marine life, especially corals, shellfish and plankton, which are the base of the ocean food web. Section 5. Melting away ice loss and its consequences. The ice on our planet is melting at an alarming rate. Glaciers are shrinking and ice sheets are losing mass. In 2023 alone, glaciers lost an average of 1.2 meters of water equivalent. This melting ice contributes to rising sea levels, threatening coastal communities and ecosystems. The Arctic sea ice is also shrinking. The minimum extent of Arctic sea ice in 2024 was the 7th lowest on record. This melting ice has severe consequences for the Arctic ecosystem and the planet's climate. The loss of ice reduces the Earth's reflectivity, leading to further warming. Section 6. Nature under threat, species on the brink. Climate change is a major threat to biodiversity. Many plant and animal species are struggling to adapt to the changing climate. The bramble K. melames, a small rodent, is believed to be the first mammal driven to extinction by climate change. Other species, like polar bears, Adelie penguins and corals, are also facing severe threats due to habitat loss, changing food availability and ocean acidification. Climate change is disrupting ecosystems and pushing many species towards the brink of extinction. Section 7. A human toll: climate change impacts. Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it is also a human issue. It affects people around the world. Rising sea levels threaten coastal communities, displacing millions of people. Extreme weather events, such as hurricanes, floods, and droughts, are becoming more frequent and intense, causing widespread damage and loss of life. Climate change also impacts food security, as changing weather patterns affect crop yields and fisheries. The human cost of climate change is already being felt, and it will only worsen if we do not act urgently. Section 8. The price tag: financial implications of inaction. Climate change has significant financial implications. The costs of inaction far outweigh the costs of taking action. Extreme weather events cause billions of dollars in damage to infrastructure, crops, and property. The World Economic Forum estimates that we need to double climate adaptation finance to at least $40 billion annually. to help vulnerable countries cope with the impacts of climate change. Investing in renewable energy, energy efficiency, and climate-resilient infrastructure can create jobs, stimulate economic growth, and reduce the risks and costs associated with climate change. Section 9 conclusion, a call to action. The numbers paint a clear and urgent picture. Climate change is real, it is happening now, and it is caused by human activities. The impacts are already being felt worldwide and will worsen if we do not take immediate action. We need to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by transitioning away from fossil fuels and investing in renewable energy sources. We need to adapt to the changing climate by building climate-resilient infrastructure and protecting vulnerable communities. The time for action is now. The future of our planet depends on it. Artificial intelligence is emerging as a powerful ally in the fight against climate change. AI can predict climate patterns with unprecedented accuracy, helping us prepare and adapt. It optimizes energy use, reducing waste and boosting efficiency in everything from homes to factories. AI also aids in conservation efforts, monitoring ecosystems and protecting endangered species. By leveraging AI, we can make smarter, faster decisions to safeguard our planet. The future isn't just about combating climate change, it's about doing so intelligently.